Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. From here, from any part of the world, this is Tony HP, and thank you all for being here today. I'm just doing this quick video. I've been thinking about doing this video for some time now. I don't know if you guys remember that a couple of months ago, I did a video that talked about autism and entrepreneurship. And I brought up the question as to whether people with autism can be entrepreneurs, and I said yes. Not only I just said, but also talk about different cases of people uh, with autism that are success, that have their own businesses, and talking about a path in which instead of for people of autism looking for just a job, people with autism can start their own business as their main source of income, whether it's a small business or self-employment, but in other words, give them more options. I talk about that. I'm gonna put the link to that video right down below this new video, so if you guys have not seen it yet, at least you're able to see it and know what I was talking about. In this video, talking about entrepreneurship, I'm very curious to know. I would like to know more about people, not only with autism but other disabilities too. And I'm curious to know as to whether they have started their own businesses. I want to learn more from people that have disabilities, that started their own businesses. I would like to know what were the challenges that they faced when they were starting their own business. What were the ups, what type of business they decided to do. How much help they received, not only financially, but importantly, support from other people. As part of starting building your own enterprise, building your own team of people. Whether they're doing business for themselves, meaning that they are only one person, one man or one woman show, and they're self-employed. What are the challenges that they also going through? Why they did that type of business. What is the demand in the marketplace for those products and services? Overall, I would like to know more about everything that they went through to start, not only to start, but also to see how they're doing with their businesses. And the reason I'm doing this, this video is to show, to raise an awareness for to see entrepreneurship and self-employment as a solution towards helping people with disabilities to be able for them to participate in the marketplace, not just a job. Because right now it's a very big challenge to get good jobs for people with disabilities. As many of you know, that for example, the unemployment rate for adults with autism is around between 80 to 90%, and the labor participation rate for people with disabilities overall, I think, is between 40 to 35%. Is the labor participation rate in the United States specifically. So that's a very, very low participation rate. Currently, the participation rate for everybody, for all working adults, I think it's between 60 to 65%. I'm not sure. But it's much higher than the participation rate for adults that have disability. So I would like to hear, I would love to learn more of anyone, whether it's with autism or any other disability, that have started their business, they're currently, running their business, or even people with disabilities that are thinking about starting their own businesses, or they're in the beginning phase of their business. I would like to have a conversation and a dialogue in regards to this topic of entrepreneurship and self-employment for people with disabilities. So if you have any questions, any comments that would you like to add, please feel free to write them down right down below this video. Please also invite everybody that you know of to participate and subscribe to my channel, Tony HP, and here on YouTube. And let's start this conversation, okay? So thank you so much for all for being here today. And this is Tony HP, and I'll see you next time.